This is Brett Waltemath of Star Watch Media here in East Hampton, New York for the 19th annual Hamptons International Film Festival.
Go back on your pad when you're gonna ask me.
Yeah, keep it hidden.
I can see my name written on this.
Yeah, we got that. We made
And
sure
I
we got
see
that right.
You drew an octopus. What's that about?
Go find out very soon.
Yeah.
Brett Waltemath of Star Watch Media here with Ezra Miller. Ezra, you have two films premiering here. We need to talk about Kevin and Another Happy Day. Can you please tell us a little bit about both films and how you prepared for each individual character as well?
What I've been telling people in earnest recently is that the majority of my preparation for roles happens in a dark room, alone, probably naked. These two films it's interesting because in my mind when we were creating them, completely separate works of art, different characters, different mindsets, and it's kind of strange now to come to festivals where they both are and have to note contrast and comparison. But they're both what I would maybe describe as darkly honest views of family. They each tell specific stories of struggles within and conflict within the dystrophy of the family scenario. Another Happy Day is about an immediate family's journey into the extended family and how the extended family reflects all of the personal neurosis within the immediate family and creates complete and utter chaos. And then we need to talk about Kevin is sort of more of a focus on the struggle, sort of like a battle or a war waged between a mother and a son. Sort of a war for authenticity and a war for each other's love in strange, subconscious, fucked up ways that escalate to bloodshed.
Well, and dealing with a very difficult subject as well with conflicts in families, was it difficult for you to get into these roles?
No. Slipped right in.
Separate the fiction from the reality easy?
Oh, yeah, I mean, what I hope for as an actor is for the moments where you can't separate fiction from reality. I mean, that to me feels like success. Because if I can bring myself in my conditions and circumstances to feel like I'm in that story, I feel like that'll probably produce the best performance or result, or just give the filmmaker the truest material to work with when they cut it up and make their piece with it. Well, I'm really just a puppet.
Well, and speaking of success, you are also, on top of having two films of yours premiere here, you're also being honored for breakthrough performance here at the 19th Annual Hamptons International Film Festival. How does that feel in itself to be honored for your contributions to cinema at such a young age?
It's nice. It's funny because I'm only a child. I'm only a kid. I've just been doing what I want, essentially. I've been doing what I love. I found it at an early age, which was fortunate, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going one step at a time and doing the things that bring me joy and fulfillment as an artist and as a human being. So to get something like this, some sort of nod of recognition, is really nice. I mean, it's really it validates me in doing something that otherwise can be sort of void of validation. You're going from one obsessive art project to another, not really knowing if you're doing anything right or wrong. And it's nice to be given something like this, or given some sort of acknowledgement. Yeah, it's good. It gives me strength to proceed into the future.
And you're at a very credible film festival as well, the Hamptons International Film Festival. The Hamptons are no stranger to you, having been a star on Royal Pains, pardon me. How was that experience for you? And also, you had a very fun character on the show as well.
Yeah, rich boy. Yeah, it was.
I had a lot of money, pretty girlfriend.
Money and the pretty girlfriend. It's what we're told we all need. I've run around this rich town before. It's true. I love Royal Pains. I loved my fellow cast and crew on that show. doing that was a great privilege for me and has done a lot for me in terms of being able to convince people that I can do anything. You know what I mean?
Thank you for the time, Ezra. Congratulations on all your success and much success in your future.
Thank you,
really.
Brett.
Yes.
Thank you, Brett.
Thank you, Ezra. No, my pleasure. Thank you.